welcome to Geeking Out with MellyMel. I'm Melissa. I am super excited for today's video because today I have a crystal video for you guys. Today I'll be sharing with you my top 8 crystals to promote and enhance creativity. Honestly, I feel like this is a video that all of us could benefit from, so stay tuned. So like I said in the intro, you guys, today I'll be sharing with you my top 8 crystals to enhance and promote creativity, just to really get those ideas flowing, right? Now, first things first, my little disclaimer. I am still a beginner. I am still learning. Everything that I'll be talking to you guys about today is based on my personal experiences with crystals, and it's just really based on the crystal's metaphysical properties. Now, the reason this video came about is because as a content creator, I feel like sometimes I get stuck and ideas do not flow as easily, right? So I was thinking about that, and then I was thinking about my love for crystals and just really the crystals that I have used to help me when I feel stuck, right? So that's why I wanted to share that with you guys. Now, this video is something that you don't have to be a content creator to benefit from, right? You could be a student, right? You could be someone that is looking for some ideas to get some project done at work, right? Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you are about to plan a party or a wedding, right? And then those ideas are not really flowing the way that, we really wanted to, right? So that's where these crystals come in handy, right? So I actually have them set up here in like a little crystal grid, but I am going to talk about all these crystals individually. And just for the sake of the video, I wanted to really have a pretty organized video, right? Pretty organized content. So for this video, I did use different sources. Among those, I used Tiny Rituals, the Crystal Council, and the Crystal Bible by Judy Hall. I do have some notes right here in front of me. Also, when it comes to this video, I will be talking about the chakras that are associated with each crystal and why each crystal is beneficial, right, during the creativity process. So let's get started. Alrighty guys, the first crystal on the list is none other than Carnelian. Now, just by looking at the crystal, that fiery orange color, I feel like automatically lights a fire, right, in you and gets the creativity flowing, right? Carnelian is associated with the sacral chakra. Now, the sacral chakra is related to creativity and passion. One of the reasons why Carnelian is a great crystal for creativity, it's because creativity is a kind of passion, a desire for expression and fire of thought. Carnelian stimulates creativity. It is excellent for restoring vitality and motivation, and it helps you to trust yourself, and it also stimulates metabolism. That's another thing. I mean, this crystal is good for so many things, metabolism, that passion towards doing something, right? That passionate feeling, and of course creativity. And it also gives you that boost of confidence. So that's why Carnelian is one of the best crystals for creativity. And before we move to our second crystal on the list, I did want to share with you guys that I do own several pieces of Carnelian, and I always keep a piece of Carnelian under my tripod, where my camera is, because I feel like it helps me get those creative juices flowing. But let's move on to crystal number 2. That is none other than citrine. Now, what I have here is a natural piece of citrine. If you have a piece of heat-treated citrine, which is really heat-treated amethyst, when amethyst is heated to really high temperatures, it turns yellow. So if you have heat-treated amethyst or heat-treated citrine, it's okay to use as well, because really it is still a piece of quartz, and you can always program quartz to whatever you're looking to manifest. And also it is yellow, right? So if we're thinking about color magic, yellow is associated with focus and clarity and ideas. So that is another way you can use your crystal, right? Because of the color magic and the color association. So whether you have natural citrine or heat-treated citrine or heat-treated amethyst, it would still work. Now, citrine is associated with the solar plexus, and the solar plexus is associated with confidence and personal energy. Now, one of the reasons citrine is good for creativity is because it brings a bright burst of inspiration. It calls in creative abundance. It also carries the power of the sun and energizes every level of life. Citrine is also called the merchant stone, and it is a happy stone. It raises self-esteem and self-confidence. So I feel like carnelian and citrine make a powerful combo when it comes to boosting that self-confidence, that happiness, that joy, and really fueling your creativity. The next crystal on the list is tiger's eye. Now I do have several pieces of tiger's eye. I really love it because of that luminescence. I don't think it's called luminescence, but you know what I mean. When you move it, you see the colors moving also on the stone. Now tiger's eye is associated with the solar plexus, which again has to do with confidence and personal energy, but tiger's eye is also associated with the sacral chakra, which has to do with creativity, and the root chakra, which is all about grounding, courage, and survival. Now, one of the reasons tiger's eye is good for this creative process, right, is because it encourages us to own our power. It's stimulating energy, washes away the heaviness of lethargy, and fills you with a renewed sense of purpose. So that is when you feel stuck, it kind of renews you, refreshes you, right? Also, it aids in collecting scattered information to make a coherent whole. So like if you have all these scattered ideas that you're trying to really make into one whole coherent thought, that's where tiger's eye comes in. Great help for that. The next crystal on the list is none other than lapis lazuli. Now, lapis lazuli is known as the wisdom stone. Lapis lazuli is associated with the throat chakra, which is linked to communication and self-expression, but it's also linked to the third eye, which is linked to intuition and imagination. Lapis lazuli helps you express your feelings and emotions with confidence. It also nurtures self-expression and higher thinking, and it is a protective stone, which opens the third eye and balances the throat chakra and encourages creativity. Now for crystal number 5, we have sodalite. I feel like sodalite and lapis lazuli look pretty similar. They actually do pair really well together. Sodalite is associated also with the throat chakra and the third eye chakra, and sodalite encourages confidence, creativity, and communication. It's great for artists and performers. It pairs well, like I said, with lapis lazuli, and that is when you're trying to increase your mental capabilities. Sodalite also eliminates mental confusion and intellectual bondage. As it calms the mind, it allows new information to be received. That's another thing. Sodalite is a really soothing stone. So if you're feeling a little frustrated, a little flustered, sodalite also helps with that. Helps you calm the mind so that the creativity can easily flow. Now for crystal number 6, we have a clear quartz. Now clear quartz is known as the master healer. It is a crystal that amplifies the energies of other stones around it. Clear quartz is associated with the crown chakra, which is associated with higher consciousness, inspiration, and knowledge. Clear quartz cleanses all the chakras and it invites positivity. It also raises the energy to the highest level and it aids in concentration. I mean, honestly, clear quartz is the crystal to have. If you can only have one crystal, clear quartz is the way to go because it can easily be programmed to manifest anything you're looking to bring into your life. Alright you guys, we're almost done with this list. For crystal number 7, we have aquamarine. Now aquamarine is associated with the throat chakra, which is linked to communication and self-expression. Aquamarine supports us in wisdom, intellect, knowledge, and the enhancement of ideas and clarity of mind. Aquamarine is a stone of pure communication, so that way you can communicate those thoughts and ideas easily, and it is great for any public speaker. Again, it's associated with that throat chakra, which allows you to communicate. And we are down to the very last crystal on the list. This is sunstone. Now, sunstone is associated with the sacral chakra, which is associated with creativity and passion, and it's also associated with the solar plexus, which is associated with confidence and personal energy. Sunstone helps clear negative energy and balances the sacral chakra, which again is responsible for creativity, and it also facilitates self-empowerment, independence, and vitality. If procrastination is holding you back, sunstone will help you overcome it. So that is something that I feel like happens to me a lot. I tend to procrastinate. So this is something that sunstone can also help you with. And also sunstone encourages optimism and enthusiasm, which I feel like it's something that you definitely need when you're going into any kind of creative endeavor. You have to be enthusiastic about what you're creating, right? And that's it, you guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this video. Let me know which crystal is your favorite. Let me know if you've had any experience with any of the crystals that I mentioned. Me personally, I really love working with carnelian and citrine. I mean, they're all great crystals, but the combination of these 8 crystals is honestly the best. I love it. As usual, guys, if you love the things that I talk about, definitely subscribe, comment, like, and hit that notification bell so that you can keep linking up with me. Bye!